This is Baby Blush, a free-to-play account where we've spent 100 hours trying to complete the game by achieving the toughest feat within it, which is rank 1 rewards in the Champions Finals. After failing to do so, I decided to give myself another 100 hours to upgrade my team as much as I possibly could, and then complete the game by winning at least 19 out of the 20 games that I had in the event. Okay, so we have 1.1 million coins to work with, and we got most of these coins through packing an insane player in the last video. We also have some packs in the store, but I'm going to be saving these because the Premier League team of the season comes out in 2 days. And with this in mind, initially my plan was to save as many packs as I could, and I saw that I could get some more packs by completing the daily play objectives. But on top of this, with rival rewards coming out in 19 hours, and us being able to get 4 86 times 3 packs by winning 7 games in this game mode before upgrading our team at all, this is exactly what I set out to do. Now with the help of Mbappe, I could easily win the first 2 games that I played, but it was in the 3rd game where even though I was capable of taking a 2-goal lead early on, I began to notice a massive problem within our team. Vasquez now, let's find Coleman. What can he do here? Nothing, it seems. Because after scoring 2 goals, I would struggle to score more, and on top of that, no, Blanc is so bad. We need to upgrade him before the Champions Finals. Now our left back was Theo's gold card, and so I think it goes without saying that he needed to be upgraded too, but after our best attacker won us a penalty, Blanc would be capable of converting it and therefore giving us the lead. A nice goal from Zico would then allow us to extend this lead, but as I continued to play this game, I couldn't help but feel that if I wanted to complete the game by winning 19 out of the 20 games I had in the Champions Finals, I was going to need upgrades in all positions right across the pitch. Now we had over 1.1 million coins to do this, but with one of the upgrades that we needed being an S-tier attacker on a similar level as Mbappe was, these 1.1 million coins wouldn't help us to get much more than one upgrade. Now with this in mind, I knew that I needed the rival rewards because realistically, with the insane team of the seasons that were going to be in packs, by saving packs we had a decent chance of getting a free upgrade, and so throughout the rest of this day, I would struggle in division rivals, but I wouldn't stop playing until I got the 7 wins that I needed. Okay, that's the 7th win, and while last week we didn't make that many upgrades to our team, this week it's going to be different, and I'm going to make sure of that. Now after content refreshed, I would complete the daily warm-up SPC, and then I'd start to claim all of the objectives that we had completed, and I want you guys to pay attention to all of the insane packs that we were getting at this point. And while claiming these packs, I started to become so excited to open all of them as soon as the Premier League team of the season dropped in a day. Okay, our rival rewards are ready to claim, and have a look at the insane packs that we've added to our collection. Now with the new season pass beginning, and there still being time before the Premier League team of the season dropped, I decided that until it did, I would complete as many objectives as I could to add as many packs as I could to our collection. Now the first game mode that I decided to play in was the qualifiers game mode, because playing in it would allow us to earn some tradable rewards, and coins would be important because there were loads of upgrades that I wanted to get, which we'll get into a bit later on. Now early on into the qualifiers, the games that we were playing were incredibly easy, and as I was playing these games and destroying my opposition within them, I saw that through scoring goals, I was capable of adding an insane pack to my collection. I also became motivated because I saw that by just scoring 20 more, I could add even more packs, and so I would continue to play in the qualifiers game mode, once again doing my best to score as many goals as I could, but also trying to win as many games as I could, because I knew that the more games I won, the better rewards I'd get at the end, and by the time all was said and done, we had won 9 out of the 10 games that we had, allowing us to achieve rank 2 rewards. I then saw that I only needed to score 4 more goals to get a couple of insane packs, which I wanted to get before the team of the season dropped, and so after claiming some objectives that we had completed during those games, I decided to enter into the squad battles game mode to try to score these goals. And due to my ego, I would play on the toughest difficulty, and because of this, I'd end up going to extra time in the squad battles game. And to make things even worse, I'd only end up scoring 3 out of the 4 goals that I needed, but just when I thought that things couldn't get any worse, no, there's no way those goals don't count. And so after seeing this, I entered into a game mode in which the goals would count, and while I was frustrated, I'd only become even more frustrated when I'd end up losing the first game of division rivals that I played, but eventually, I would end up getting the goals that I needed. Okay, we've just added 2 juicy packs to our collection, and that means that we now have 34 absolutely insane packs in the store, and while we are looking to pack team of the seasons that upgraded our team, I'll also be happy with high rated players, because the first upgrade that I want to start to work towards is Michael Essien's Golazo icon card, and with players that we have in our club, we can afford to complete his most expensive squad. And once content had refreshed, I would rush to complete the daily login SPC, allowing me to add a few more packs to our collection. Okay, the Premier League team of the season is here. Can we get one in our first pack? No, but that is the worst pack that we had in the store. Second pack now. Once again, no team of the season, but this time we are going to be getting a French left back, and I think that's a walkout. Okay, it's 2 walkouts, and the second one's 88 rated. Now the 88 rated was a duplicate, but I was so excited to open packs that I would end up discarding them. However, I only did this because I knew that I could recover them via the web app. Okay, let's continue opening, and we get an 84 rated. Okay, let's do another pack now. Oh no, I opened this one by mistake. Oh, we're getting a team of the season? It's Norwegian, is that Haaland? Oh, he's Odegaard squad in the team of the season? No, it isn't. And the team of the season that we get is going to be a 91 rated. And we are racking up some decent fodder now. Now, after packing the team of the season, I would proceed to open 9 of the lesser packs that we had. And I definitely didn't make any more mistakes by opening packs that had more value, because 8 out of these 9 packs were incredibly bad. However, we would at least end up getting one 88 rated player. Okay, we've been getting a lot of high rated players, and I'm going to submit SN's most expensive squad, and that should chip off a decent amount of his value. I would then use the web app to recover our 88 rated Renard before having a look at some of the SPCs that were available, because remember, along with De Jong, I wanted to upgrade other positions within our team, and then using our recovered player to complete another 89 rated squad for SN, allowing us to chip off even more of his value. Now, the highest rated squad that we could build at this point was only 87, but there was a simple and fun solution to this, and it was simply time to open more packs. We need to pack better players than this. Now, to get rid of them, I would open the tradable packs that we had, and in the second tradable pack, we would get an 89 rated player, and this allowed us to make over 20,000 coins from the pack. Now, these were important, because along with wanting to buy an S tier talisman, I also wanted to buy another winger to replace Coleman, and so getting an 87 rated Modric in my final tradable pack was definitely something that I loved to see. Okay, back to untradable packs now. Now, we haven't seen a team of the season for so long, and we just packed back-to-back Modric's. Now, although my next 8 packs were underwhelming, I didn't really mind this, because even though we were going to be left with 11 packs after them, I knew that the best packs were yet to come. Okay, an 84 times 2 is the worst pack we have, and that's insane, because we still have like 11 packs left, and it looks like we're going to be getting an 87 rated player here. Okay, we do get 2 walkouts, and along with an 87, we get an 88. 84 times 4 now, I expect to see a blue. No way, we're not getting a team of the season here, and it's a German centre mid, and that's an 86. Okay, but once again, it's going to be 2 walkouts, but the second walkout once again being 88 rated. Now with 9 insane packs left, I checked to see if we could complete another one of SEN squads, and using some of the high rated players that we had gotten, we could. Okay, we're making good progress now. Let's open packs again, and this pack is guaranteed to give us 2 walkouts, and while the first walkout is 86 rated, the second one's going to be an 87. Let's do the 82 times 20 now. Okay, we're getting a team of the season again. I don't even know what the flag is, and it's a centre back from Feyenoord. Oh wow, this guy's card actually looks insane, and that's massive, because with the attackers that I want to purchase, I wouldn't be able to afford a good centre back, but now we don't need to, because we've just packed an upgrade, and then open one of the 486 times 3s that we had, and this pack would allow us to get a few more high rated players, and so I thought that I could complete another one of SEN squads, but unfortunately we couldn't. Now we weren't far off, and so I'd continue to open our packs. No team of the season once again. It's going to be a Portuguese striker. I think that's the GOAT. Oh, we do have 2 walkouts here as well, and an 88 rated is not bad. Now we did have a duplicate, but now having back more high rated players, we could afford to complete another one of SEN squads, and because he was now outdated, I would end up using Coleman to do this. I then realized that I didn't actually use the duplicate, and so I just end up quick selling him before rushing in excitement to open the final 5 packs that I have. No, we gotta be getting more team of the seasons than this. Have we just gotten Messi? No, it's going to be the real GOAT, and the second walkout's a player who got robbed of a team of the season. Our next 86 times 3 would give us 2 midfielders who I expect to see in the La Liga team of the season, before our final 86 times 3 gave us 3 88 rated players. Penultimate pack now, and it's a big one, but it's not going to be a team of the season, and it's a Spanish centre back, which is 88 rated, and it is 2 walkouts, with the second walkout being 88 rated as well. And we also have an 88 rated duplicate. Now with SEN's next squad requiring a team of the week, I would use the resources that we now had in our club to complete an 83 plus team of the week player pick, allowing me to get an 88 rated team of the week, and having now satisfied the team of the week requirement, complete another squad for SEN's SPC. Okay, time to open a final pack, and yes, we got a team of the season. Norwegian. Did we actually get Haaland this time? No, it's an 89 rated, and the team of the season is literally one of the worst. Now using the web app, I would recover Gundogan's card, and while I was there, I also decided to complete another team of the week player pick, with the team of the week that we got this time only being 86 rated. I would then complete another, and then get another 86 rated team of the week, before then using him and our duplicate to complete another one of SEN's squads, and it became clear to me that saving packs was so massive, because we had made a significant dent in SEN's SPC, and with the team of the week that we got in the web app, I could complete another one of SEN's squads. Okay, so the toughest squad that we have left is this 85 rated one, and using Theo, I'm going to complete an 83 plus team of the week player pick, and now we can use this team of the week in that squad. Now I would have to spend roughly 1000 coins on a League 1 player, but I wouldn't hesitate to do it because it allowed me to complete the 85 rated squad, but with our club now being exhausted of resources after having to complete so many different SPCs to make the progress that we did for SEN, I would end up having to purchase a bunch of 83 rated players to complete SEN's 83 rated squad. Now fortunately, we had all the rare silvers that we needed to complete this penultimate squad, but I then have to spend 2200 coins on purchasing rare bronze players to complete his final squad, but doing so meant that we've just acquired an absolutely insane CDM who's going to solidify our midfield, but while his base stats are already insane, using this free evo, we can make him even better. And so after adding a new upgrade at the centre back position, with us having no more fodder, our coins were going to have to help us to upgrade 2 attacker positions as well as the left back position, and the first player that I would splurge coins on would be Zaha's live team of the season card for just under 200,000 coins. I would then add SN into our team, resulting in it looking much better, but remember when I mentioned mind wanting to purchase an S tier attacker, well, it was now time to do that. Okay, so Cruyff is literally my favorite icon in the game, and so I'm going to purchase him for almost 900,000 coins. I would then add him into the team, but purchasing him meant that we didn't have a large budget to upgrade the final position in our team, but I decided that the player that I wanted to purchase was Lizarazu. However, we needed to make 30,000 coins in order to do so. Now, because we had gotten so much more players through opening all of the packs that we had saved, I would head over to the challenges section to find some SPCs that I could complete for tradable rewards. But after completing the daily challenge and not making that many coins, I knew that the market matchups SPC was our final chance. Now, once again, using players that we had in our club, we didn't have to make too much of a sacrifice to be able to complete the entire market matchups SPC, and completing the entire thing allowed us to get a decent tradable pack as a group reward. First pack is horrible and we're only making 2,000 coins. We still need like 20k. Danish, center mid, no. 83s go for discard value, and so we're only making 3,000 coins here. I would then somehow pack Botman in the next two packs that I opened in a row, and from the group reward, we needed to make 10,000 coins. Oh, we got a team of the season, and this one's tradable, and it's a French left wing. I think that's Malard. Yes, we just got a Premier League team of the season, so she has to have some value. And after checking, I saw that she was worth 80,000 coins at the time of recording, meaning that before all of our players even sold, we were up to 250,000 coins. And with these additional coins, instead of Lizarazu, I could purchase Alphonso Davies' Thunderstruck card. Okay, let's add Davies into our team, and from our team looking like this in the beginning, it now looks like this, and our chances of getting rank 1 are that much higher. On this day, to warm up for the Champions Finals, I decided to play in the Premier League Cup because not only could we get XP, it would allow us to level up and make progress through the season pass, giving us a good chance to actually complete this one and benefit from the insane rewards towards the end. But we could also get a guaranteed team of the season pack, along with other pack rewards that would give us the chance of packing upgrades for our team. Now we'd also get some high rated players, and these would come in clutch to allow me to make use of a fun method later on. And so after preparing my team, I would play my first game in the cup, and I knew that these games weren't going to be easy because the matchmaking in the game mode is based on your rank in division rivals. But even though this was the case, we'd end up dominating in and comfortably winning our first game. Now this cup was very fun to play because as we won games, we were unlocking upgrades which were eligible to be used in the cup game mode. And so although our team was pretty poor when we started this cup, as I continued to play and most importantly win games through completing objectives, we were unlocking upgrades for our team, and this experience was very arcade-like. After only playing 3 games, we made it to level 3 in the season pass, and we were capable of claiming a lot of packs through completing objectives in those 3 games. And I would then apply a TIFO that I had unlocked because I saw that through completing objectives while having this TIFO equipped, we could work towards earning more packs, as well as a 91 rated Bobby Moore. I would then proceed to open the packs that we had earned, and from these packs, we wouldn't get a team of the season, but we did get high rated players. Now after opening these packs, I would proceed to complete the rest of the Premier League Cup, and with content refreshing, the team of the season daily login SPC as well, once again allowing me to claim a ton of packs from objectives, with these packs now being a lot more exciting, with packing high rated players still being important, because with us not actually owning one of our fullbacks, I decided that I wanted to complete Sombrata's card, because he could play on either side. Now when having a look, I saw that we could only afford an 88 rated squad, and so I would proceed to open the packs that we had in the store, with the first 5 of them being completely underwhelming. We haven't packed the team of the season in forever, and in our penultimate pack, it looks like we're still not going to be getting one, but it is going to be an 88, and unfortunately, it's just going to be one walkout. Guaranteed team of the season now. Let's hope we get one from the Premier League. Dutch, centre back. Did we just get Van Dijk? No! It's going to be St. Just, and he doesn't look too bad. Now he was pretty cheap on the market, and so for now, this was the best team that we could take into the Champions Finals this week. And so in a last ditch effort to back an upgrade, or more high-rated players to help me to complete Sombrata, I would complete an 84x7 upgrade pack. Surely we get a team of the season here? No way. It looks like it's just going to be Modric. But we do get 2 walkouts, with the second one being 87. Now underwhelmed, I would use the rest of the resources that I had to complete another team of the week player pick, allowing me to get a team of the week that I would then use to complete another 84x7 upgrade pack. And it seemed like this was our final opportunity at packing an upgrade. No way we're not getting a team of the season, and it's a Spanish centre mid, which is Pedri, and the second walkout is going to be an 87 again. Now because the 87 rated was a duplicate, it meant that we could now afford to complete another team of the week player pick, meaning that we could get the team of the week that we needed to complete the final 84x7 upgrade pack for this day. And I think you might be noticing a theme here, which was that no team of the season, and I'm addicted to opening packs right now. No way, the best player's only 88 rated. We can't end like this. And so in search for more dopamine, with the help of my Pookie/advisor Cola, who I met through my Discord server, which you can join via the link in the description below, I would learn a legitimate method that could actually allow you to yield a profit on your investment, while most importantly, being able to get more dopamine. And this was to complete the 89 duplicate exchange, not the 88 or the 87, because from the 88 exchange to the 89 exchange, the returns that you would get drastically increased. This meant that with the rare players that you were guaranteed, you had a decent chance at packing some high rated players or team of the seasons, but because of the fact that it gave you 51 players stickers in return, and the fact that there were Team of the Week player picks available using some of our 89 rated players, I would complete the 89 exchange, where even if I didn't outright pack enough players to cover my investment, I could then complete player picks, which would give me the opportunity to do exactly that, with the off chance of being able to pack a Team of the Season upgrade for our team. Okay, I made 3 of these packs, and we're getting a Team of the Season in the first one, and it's a Dutch centre back. Don't do it to me again. No, they did it. But at least we got an 89 rated player back, meaning that not only did the first pack cover itself, but we're also going to be profiting by getting 50 gold items with them. And after seeing this return on investment, I was sold, and I would instantly complete another 89 exchange. Second 51 player pack, no Team of the Season in this one, and it's only going to be an 85 rated player this time. The next pack would give me an 84 rated player at best, and I started to fear that this was actually what was to be expected from these packs, and I would open the final 89 exchange that I had in the store. No Team of the Season once again. No way, this one's only going to be an 83. Now, as I explained in the beginning, the real value in this was all of the low rated players that you could get, which would allow you to complete upgrade packs, with the high rated players that you get from the 89 exchange being a bonus on top of that. Now, we did still have 5 89s in our club, and so addicted, I decided to complete another 89 exchange, but it seemed like we just got lucky on our first pack, because once again the best player in this pack was 84 rated. Now, we had loads of duplicates at this point, as well as low rated gold cards in our club, and so using the web app, because it would be insane to do it on console, I would complete as many 80 plus player picks as I could. So we have 39 player picks now, and in order to profit, we need to get at least 4 89s. First player pick, and we already got an 86 rated walkout, and in our third player pick, we would get an 87 rated walkout. These player picks have actually been decent. Let's get a Team of the Season here. Oh, a 90 rated player is massive. The next 2 pages of player picks were underwhelming, with the best players that we got being 88 as well as 87 rated, and with the yield that we had gotten to this point, I feel like it's fair to say that at least 2 of the 89s were paid off. Now, shortly after opening half of the player picks, no way, we got Benzema again, and so now at least 3 out of the 4 89s were paid off, and while we still had a few player picks left, there's no way we just packed 3 90 rated Benzemas, meaning that our investment on the 89 exchanges paid off, and we had indeed made profit. Now, we still couldn't complete the most expensive squad for Zambrotta, and with the time that we had left, it became clear to me that this was the team that we were going to have to play in the Champions Finals with the only upgrades that were possible being the additional stats that we'd get for Essien through completing his Evo. So after getting rank 3 rewards last week, with a team that is way better than the team that we had then, it's time for us to complete the game and get rank 1 rewards in the Champions Finals. And already in our first game, we'd come up against an insane team. And early on into this game, things would not go as planned. Oh no, we're outnumbered here. We're losing in the first game. But we spent most of our budget on this player for a reason. Cruyff, can you score from here? Okay, he's equalized the game. My opponents would then get another opportunity, and due to my nerves, I would give away a penalty that unfortunately we'd end up conceding. But while I wasn't all there in our first game, it seems like the upgrades that we got were doing their best to pull us across the line. Cruyff, okay, we've equalized again. But because of the fact that I just couldn't pull myself together, every time I scored a goal, my opponent would end up taking the lead again, and this thing would continue for the entirety of the 90 minutes with the scoreline ending 4-4. This meant that we went to extra time, and with us only being allowed to lose a single game, it was even more important that we won the games that we could. Cruyff, can we get through here? Yes, with some luck we've taken the lead, and we would end up winning this game as well. But it was of utmost importance that we woke up. Sawa with the interception, we found Zico into Cruyff. Lovely skill. This card is insane. A good run from Alphonso Davies, we didn't allow Cruyff to have another opportunity, and it was at this point when I found out that this card is different. Cruyff would then find Essien, who scored his first goal for our club, and with me now being a bit more warmed up, it seemed like we were executing our plan perfectly, because in the next few games that I played, the upgrades that we had worked towards meant that our defense was a lot more solid now, and midfield was contributing and having a way bigger impact on the game, and with attackers who were way more threatening, we were capable of creating way more opportunities, and as a byproduct of that, scoring way more goals against our opponents. Okay, we just won our 5th game by 5 goals to 0, and with a flawless record, we were on par to complete the game. But after playing those games, we had also leveled up Essien and completed a good amount of objectives, allowing me to get some decent rewards. But because of the fact that we had high rated duplicates, I would complete a Team of the Week player pick, allowing me to get a Team of the Week that was required for one of Zambrotta's more expensive squads, and this allowed me to get rid of one of our duplicates. I would then complete another Team of the Week player pick in order to do the exact same thing, and we had now completed 2 of Zambrotta's squads and also gotten rid of our duplicate Benzemas, which meant that we could now start opening our packs. We would pack an 87 rated player, which allowed us to make a decent amount of coins, and these would come in clutch because we still had a ways to go before we could complete Zambrotta. Now I have to be honest with you, the next few tradable packs were quite awful, and then I would start opening the untradable objective packs that we had earned. Okay, our penultimate pack only gives us an 84 rated player. Can we pack an upgrade in our last pack? Oh, we're getting a Team of the Season, so I think we can. It's a Brazilian goalie. Did we just get Alisson? Yes, we just got Alisson's 94 rated Team of the Season card. That's insane, because packing him meant that we could upgrade our goalkeeper position before continuing to play in the Champions Finals. Now in my first 2 games back, with Zaha and Cruyff proving to be massive assets to our team, and Mbappe, well, just being Mbappe, we would comfortably win these games. But it was in my first game, where before the first half of extra time ended, the game was still tied 1-1. Okay, I need to make changes here. Zico hasn't been good on the wing, and I'm actually going to sub him off for Zola and move Mbappe to the wing instead. Now, although using Zola wasn't ideal, this setup is something that I resort to later on in games, because it allowed me to pose more of a threat on the wings. But because of the fact that we weren't capable of scoring in extra time, the game would go to a penalty shootout, where we would end up scoring our first 3 penalties. Alisson, we need you here. Please save this. Yes! We would then score our next penalty, but unfortunately, so would my opponent, meaning that if we could score our next penalty, we would win the game. Hanko? No, he dived the right way. But if we save this penalty, we can still win the game. Alisson? What a save! And that was by far our toughest game. My 9th game would also go to extra time, but with me being used to playing under the pressure, while my opponent crumbled, I was capable of popping off. And after this game, I couldn't understand how we ended up going to extra time. We need to win one more game to Evo SN, but if we can win, it would mean that we won half of our games in the Champions Finals. And with me wanting to take a break after this would be a massive achievement. Cruyff now, man, it's so nice to have some good attackers. We find Zico, let's go for goal, and it actually goes through. But the deeper into the Champions Finals we went, the more the cracks within our team would be exposed. Oh no, what a finish. Because while we did now have good players in our defense, they weren't necessarily the best. No way? We're getting so unlucky here. And this 10th game was very stressful because it was one of those games that I felt like I should win. But in these games, it was important that I remain composed. Zico, that was lovely. What a goal! And as the game progressed, it was evident that I was the better player, but my opponent was doing their best to keep me honest within this game. But when all was said and done, we were officially 10-0 in the Champions Finals. That's another stage of SN's Evo complete, and I'm going to claim some of the objectives that we had completed because I kind of want to take a break from champs. And we're even getting Bobby Moore's 91 rated card. And from the first few objective packs, we were getting some players with decent rating, and in the 5th one, we'd pack yet another team of the season, but unfortunately, it was one that we had already gotten, and this meant that we had a duplicate to get rid of. Now I understand that I might sound like a broken record at this point, so I won't mention how I got the team of the week, but with all of the players that we had in our club, we still ended up having to purchase 2 players with decent ratings in order to complete another one of Samprata squads, and even after this, we still had a ways to go before we could acquire him, but I still needed to complete both of his 89 rated squads. Now with me wanting to earn 1 from the Champions Finals, I decided to complete 4 89 overall duplicate exchanges, and I was submitting club legends into this because I understood that if I didn't do this, I limited my chances of being able to get upgrades for our team, and we needed to get upgrades for our team now so that we could get rank 1 rewards and avoid having to delete our club. Now, unfortunately, from the 451 player packs that we had, the best player that we got would end up being an 86 rated Toni Kroos, and this sucked because it meant that the player picks that I would craft would have to be massive so that our investment would end up being a success. Now we would end up crafting 35 player picks, but unfortunately from the first half of these, the best player that I'd get would be an 88 rated Bruno Fernandes, and just when I thought that things couldn't get any worse, the best player from the second half of these would end up being an 86 rated left back, and so out of the 489s that we submitted, I felt like at this point we had only made up for 1. Now this didn't mean that we made a loss yet, because using the players that we got, I could acquire 1 team of the week, and using this team of the week, complete 1 upgrade pack, and this would decide whether or not we made a loss. Come on, no way. We're not going to be getting a team of the season, but once again we get the best right back in the world, and it's 2 walkouts. Please tell me the second one's 89. No, it's only an 87, which meant that this time our investment was an absolute fail. Now with progression in the menus no longer being possible, I decided to continue playing in the Champions Finals, and in our 11th game, once again we'd be taken to extra time. Cruyff on the wing now, we find Alphonso Davies, we find Zaha. No, this guy's defense is insane. He has the ball in a dangerous position, we have to close him down here, lovely lead, and what a tackle as well. Lucas Vazquez would then win the ball back in the 120th minute, and if we could score on this opportunity, we would avoid penalties. Mbappe on the wing now, we need to stay composed here. Cruyff wins the game in the 120th minute, and after doing so, my spirits were high, and due to the affinity that I've grown for this account, I decided to finally give it a name, and this is how our first game with our new name would go. Oh no, he gets through somehow. Lovely save, Alisson. No, that's so unlucky, and we concede. And as a result of feeling like the better player within this game, I would make risky moves against my opponent, and these would end up costing me. No, we need to get to him. No way. And down by 2 goals early on in the second half, we needed to make a comeback to win. We're getting some luck here, and Mbappe scores. But don't allow the fact that we got lucky to fool you, because in all honesty, throughout this game, we were creating the better opportunities. SCN into Mbappe, we find Cruyff, this has to be a goal. There's no way he saved that. I would then continue to press my opponent, and we would get so close to scoring a goal, but it started to feel like we just weren't meant to win this game, and if we wanted to have a fighting chance within it, we needed to defend well in the 86th minute. How has he outpaced my defender? No, we've just lost the game. And after losing a game that I knew that I could have won, and I knew that I needed to win the rest of the games that I had in a row, and feeling desperate for an upgrade, I decided to spend the rest of the coin coins that I had to complete 89 exchanges, and I would also complete a Team of the Week player pick, allowing me to complete an upgrade pack. Now from the 89 exchanges, once again I wouldn't get anything much, and in the player picks, a similar thing would occur. Now with the players that we got from the player picks, I could acquire another Team of the Week, and this meant that I was capable of getting 284 times 7 packs, which needed to be massive if I wanted any chance at completing Zombrata's card. Okay, we are getting a Team of the Season. It's an English CDM. Did we just get Declan Rice? Oh, but it's 2 Team of the Seasons, and we just got another 94 rated Alisson. Now the CDM that we packed wasn't that valuable, and to get rid of our duplicate, I would complete another one of Zombrata's squads, and because we now had Alisson, the squad that we completed was an 89 rated one, and I could now open my final upgrade pack. Oh, we're getting another Team of the Season, and this time it's going to be a French centre back. Wait, I don't think that's the Team of the Season. It's a gold card, and the Team of the Season is going to be one of the worst. I would then complete the cheapest squads for Zombrata's PC, but unfortunately with the high rated players, we could only build an 87 rated squad, but with there being some objectives that could reward us with decent packs, as well as us having the potential to be able to upgrade Essien, I knew that I needed to continue playing in the Champions Finals. Now in my first game back, it was clear that the games would not get any easier, but even though we were coming off of a loss, I was trying my best to give every single game my all, and with this mentality, I would win the first game that I played. I would then proceed to win the second, as well as the third game that I played in a row, and this started to feel really good, because we were actually doing it. And in our 16th game, we'd face our toughest challenge yet. No way, this guy's team is all over us. What is that interception? We just conceded because of our centre back, and after conceding in an unfortunate manner, I would create a goal scoring opportunity, but unfortunately end up fumbling it. My opponent would then find space out on the wing, and with the way that their team was playing, they would score another goal in the most simple of manners. This guy's team is absolutely outplaying us. He just seems to always have a pass open. No, we're 3 goals down early on. And in this position, I started to think back on the one game that I had lost, because while I was capable of stabilizing, and we did create some really good scoring opportunities in this game, this was definitely a more advanced player, and it was these types of games where we needed to have that room for error. Unfortunately, after giving it my all, I would eventually concede another goal, and I would end up throwing in the towel, meaning that this week, once again, we had failed to complete the game. Now I could still achieve rank 2 rewards, which would still be important, because it would allow us to get more upgrades moving forward into the coming weeks, and we were going to need these because it became clear to me that our current team just didn't quite have enough to be able to compete against the more expensive players. But even though I was sad, after failing yet again to complete the game, I would continue to give it my all in the last few games that I played, and some of these games were incredibly close, but a common theme within them is that we would always end up coming out on top, and I must say it was incredibly fulfilling after getting my 17th win, meaning that I did now have more wins than what I managed to get in the week prior. But if I could win my very last game, I could get rank 2 rewards, but it would also be my best ever finish in the Champions Finals. Okay, Essien's Evo is complete, and this is perfect timing. And now I need to win what will be the biggest game of my career. Zico into Mbappe, we can score here, we get blocked, but it falls back to us and we take the lead. Oh no, our fullback is out of position, he finds Salah on the wing, that has to be offside. Alisson could save, no, it falls back to him, and the game is tied up. My opponent would then continue to apply pressure onto me. With the mentality that I had developed, there was no way that I was going to take my foot off the gas, and I was hungry to get those rank 2 rewards. Cruyff, we have some decent space here, we find Mbappe, but he reads us. The game would then end up going to extra time, at the beginning of which I would once again move Mbappe out to the wing and sub Zola on at the cam position. So you can get that? Yes, we got the ball. We find Cruyff, lovely turn. Cruyff, can he score? Yes, he does at the near post. Mbappe with the ball out on the wing. He finds Alphonso Davies, who's been massive for us since we've acquired him. Alphonso now. Cruyff is open in space, can he score? And Cruyff has been insane as well. Is he going to forfeit? He does. And that means that we've just won this game and achieved our best ever finish by winning 18 out of the 20 games we had in the Champions Finals. I would start off by claiming all of the objectives that we had completed during those games. But before we could open any of these packs, we needed to open our guaranteed Premier League Team of the Season player picks. Come on, these can be insane. Give me Salah, Osaka, I need an attacker. Oh, we did get Rodri, and he does look really good. And my reaction may seem underwhelming, but that was because I wasn't familiar with his game at the time. Second player pick, I wouldn't mind Van Dijk. No, I'm just going to take Ollie Watkins in this one because we already have Alisson. I would then open the objective packs that we had earned pretty much just to get them out of the way because they weren't necessarily the greatest packs and I wanted to work my way quickly towards the best packs. Okay, this is our first decent pack now. Oh, and we're getting a Team of the Season, but it's a Uruguayan goalie. But at least it's a high rated player. Another untradeable pack which can help us to do Zambrata. And this one's only going to be a gold centre mid, which is an 88. But unfortunately it's only going to be one walkout. The next two packs that I open would be tradable ultimate packs, and these packs would end up being quite decent mint, and so I would take my time to try and make as many coins as I could from them. And with the rest of our packs being tradable as well, packing valuable items from these could be massive because the coins would help us to make upgrades in the future. We got Griezmann, but it's 2 walkouts, and the second walkout's 18 unrated. And once again, I would try to make as many coins as I could from this pack. Penultimate pack now, and it's only 2 86 rated players. 3 guaranteed tradable Premier League Team of the Season players. Come on, give me something insane. Argentinian, centre mid, that's going to be McAllister. And the second walkout's going to be a 94 rated Alisson. And our third player is going to be Ben White. Unfortunately, these were some of the lesser value players that we could get, although cumulatively, they would allow us to make almost 200,000 coins. And with me wanting to avoid losing coins on the tradable players that we had purchased, I would end up listing all of them. And while waiting for them to sell, I would complete the second 18 rated squad for Zambrata, but unfortunately I didn't quite have enough to complete his entire card. However, I then saw that most of our players had sold, meaning that on top of now having one of the best CDMs in the game, we would also have 1.5 million coins to work with for the next video. And we also weren't far from being able to complete Zambrata, but unfortunately, because we didn't complete the game this week, it meant that our entire club was still at risk. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy one of these ones, so go ahead and click on any of those videos to watch them.